Some South Sudanese civil servants have been on strike for months, with many more critical departments threatening to down tools over unpaid wages. This has prompted the government to start paying some salaries to striking civil servants and members of the military. Many workers, however, said they still want an increment to match the country's 295% rate of inflation, according to the Central Bank of South Sudan.
To be honest, with the current inflation, this salary cannot buy anything. This salary cannot feed someone. Even if you get £1,000, a bag of maize flour is £1,010, meaning you buy food, no sauce, no transport, no money for children's school fees. This situation is bad.
South Sudan's government says it cannot increase workers' salaries as it has no funding. Various international donors, Troika countries and European Union had promised to give aid to the government upon the formation of the transitional government. The government has not disclosed the sources of the funds it has received, enabling it to pay salary arrears, but it's calling on the international community to help the new government.
We had only one source of income, and that one source of income has collapsed internationally. That is the oil. So we are left with nothing other than anything that can make us survive without any further services to our people.
Economic experts say the only way out of South Sudan's current economic situation is for the government to widen its tax base and create a revenue collection body.
This thing called Revenue Authority, it was a bill, it has been passed. Now we are just left with the establishment of the staffing. This is something that should be done right now, because once you have Revenue Authority in place, it will help in collection of all revenue in one hand.
South Sudan's financial crisis began after 2013 when war broke out. The decline in the global oil price added to the already dire situation. By the time the unity government was formed, South Sudan's government had no money to fund its function, leading to strikes by civil servants. But with the salaries now beginning to flow in, many employees hope the next step will be an increase in the amount of salaries they earn to match the country's skyrocketing inflation. Patrick Oyet, CCTV, Juba, South Sudan.